Maybe. Thanks for the squib.
The what?
Subscribe.
Oh.
What do you think I said?
Stuffed squid.
Sup, squid? It's not Helldivers. There's not squids here.
It sounded like stuffed squid. I'm sorry, it did.
Maybe.
If you don't know what he's saying, it sounds like stuffed squid.
Squib. Suspicious. Card champion, yellow card shark. You cheated. I know you did.
Sore loser.
You're dang right I am. I could go player again. We have to spend one more ticket this afternoon. Who do we... Blade goes fast, so we can at least do this. Yeah, this is the same thing as it last time. Alright, who do we invite this time?
Your heart's desire.
Toa. Because we haven't played her in Blade. Must play all the people in Blade. Wrinkle Toa doing anything up.
Right, I'm Toa.
You are Toa.
Let's see.
Wow! Look at all the people playing Blade.
That's wrong voice. Hold on.
I had no idea it was this popular.
There it is.
Should be able to challenge the Blade Master here too.
So that's Sharon? Crow's got an eye for finding people's hidden talents, doesn't he?
Why don't I go downstairs so we can play while we wait?
About that. While we're here, would you mind giving me some special training?
You'll have to be more specific.
Well, I've played with Crow a few times. But I've never actually been able to beat him, and I'd really like to.
Makes sense to me. I'm anything but an expert, but I'd be happy to teach you all I know.
Thanks. Why can't I beat you? Would you mind holding back just a little?
I'm trying to as best I can, really. Still, I'm not sure if I've ever seen a winning streak this long.
Really? confidence booster. Maybe I'm not cut out for games like these.
Well, don't let it get you down. And Sharon.
She's back.
Of course she is.
I'm terribly sorry to intrude on your fun. Good day to you both.
Oh, there's Sharon.
I'll be right
Afraid
back,
I've
guys.
kept
I
you
hear
waiting.
something weird.
Okay. I have returned to fulfill my duty as the Blade Master.
I should have known I'd be volunteered for this again. Do, 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 do. I just noticed that the shadow on the person's pants legs directly behind Sharon don't make sense.
Sorry, it sounded like there was someone was using a screwdriver on my door.
Yeah, that's concerning.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I'll be right back.
Considering I can't beat you, I don't think my chances against her are particularly good. But you can do it, Reen. I believe in you.
I'll do my best. Okay, let's get started.
She's gonna kick your butt again.
Very well.
Well, shall we begin?
No,
She's gonna kick your butt again.
probably with this hand.
Please draw a
Jeez.
card. After
Oh,
you,
no.
Master Reen.
I have to play a 7. What is this crap?
Oh my, I should have been more careful. I'm using a bolt. Well then, we have to draw again. Well then, we have to draw
Help.
again. After you, Master Reen. Well then, we have to draw again.
Can you?
Looks like I go first. I'm using a bolt. So that's how you want to play.
Literally,
That
I
was a
couldn't do
wonderful
anything.
match.
There's nothing you can do.
And she has another bolt, a mirror, and a 6.
It's rigged.
It
Skill
is.
diff.
There's not a skill diff in a game like that where it's luck of
Seriously.
the draw.
Skill diff.
It seems that's that.
I'm going to beat you, Sharon. I'm going to use another one later, and I'm going to beat you.
You played very well, Master Reen.
I thought I stood a chance there too. I did not.
To be fair, you were up against Sharon, so it could have been a lot worse. Blade is really fun to play. I'm going to have to keep practicing until I'm good enough to actually win. And once I am, you're my first target.
I'd be happy to accept a rematch.
If I may, I'd suggest that you continue to teach her after the festival is over, Master Reen. And perhaps once your blade tutelage is complete, the two of you can move on to more intimate subjects.
See, she
just shifts Reen with everybody.
She really does.
She needs to be loyal to one ship, though.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, would you look at the time? It seems you've overstayed your welcome.
Oof.
I keep forgetting I'm Toa. I'm sorry.
You're still Toa.
I'm still Toa. Despite it all, it's still me. Anyways.
Thanks for the blade lesson. That was really fun. Unfortunately, work never sleeps, so I'll see you later.
Best of luck. See you later. It's getting pretty late. I've got one ticket left. I better use it wisely. We're going right back in here because I'm going to beat Sharon one of these days. I have one more chance. Who do we bring this time?
Oh, Lord. Bring Crow.
Bring Crow? Okay.
Crow.
Let's see if Crow's up for it.
Looks like this place is raking in the visitors. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I guess they listened to old Uncle Crow's sage advice after all.
Oh yeah, you're the one who handpicked Sharon to be the Blade Master, right?
Sure was. I know Sharon's good at everything, but damn, Blade too? But I guess we've got to wait until she's back to play against her.
Might as well get some warm-up rounds in against each other before she arrives.
Okay, let's do this. Let me show you how it's done.
I'd like to see you try. I love
All right, let's get started.
I love these guys' dynamic. It's so good. Oh, this is the hand I need against
Go on, draw a
Sharon.
card.
Mirrors and bolts.
Same score?
Yes.
Gotta redraw. You're first. Same score?
Crow's
Gotta
gonna cheat.
redraw.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
up
it's
first.
Crow.
Suddenly, the last 5 cards he has is just gonna be like cards that are 12.
Not bad. No, seriously? No, seriously? Not bad. Oh man, I lost?
Wow.
Wow. I won.
Hey, you're getting pretty good. Okay, one more.
And it's the same.
She's gonna beat you.
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry to intrude on your fun.
Deja vu. I've been in this conversation before.
Good day to you both.
So far, so good, huh? Been racking up the wins?
Everything is going quite well. Thank you again for appointing me to such an enjoyable position.
If it isn't the Blade Master herself.
I'm afraid I've kept you waiting. I have returned to fulfill my duty as the Blade Master.
I should have known I'd volunteer for this again.
What, did you expect the guy who scouted the Blade Master to take her on? Not gonna be easy. Go all out and see if you can beat her.
I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's get started.
Very well.
Well, shall we begin?
Not a single reverse
Please
or
draw a
disable.
After you, Masterine. Well then, we have to draw again. Looks like I go first. I'm using a bolt. I'm using a bolt. I'm using a bolt.
Oh my god.
Now then, how will you react to this? Well then, we have to draw again. After you, Masterine. Now then, how will you react
Oh
to
no.
this?
And I loot because she
That
had
was a
6
wonderful match.
bolts. And she still ends up with a
She has
6.
so many high cards.
I'm
It seems that's that.
so mad.
You played very well, Masterine.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as anyone who can beat my hand-picked champion. Never figured a blade boot would turn out this popular. Looks like all that work I put in spreading the word has really paid off.
Every time I turn around, I see another attraction you played a part in. There really are a lot of people at this academy who rely on you.
Myself included. I wouldn't be having nearly as much fun if Master Crow hadn't offered me this role.
Come on now, you guys are gonna make me blush. Besides, it's not like I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I'm making money. Hand over foot. You didn't hear that?
Let me guess, you're making money off of some sort of blade gambling racket. I should have known. Might as well stop running before I tear Toa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not be too hasty here. I can give you a cut of the profits.
You've got to be kidding.
These two make for a wonderful combination.
Got After Chris ends up bargaining, the two say goodbye and left.
Now that was a match. Appreciate the invite. Catch you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Bonding.
The first day of the Academy Festival is nearly over. Thank you for coming today, everyone. I hope you'll join us for our second day of festivities. And for all of you prepping tonight for tomorrow's attractions, good luck. And try not to overexert yourselves.
So that's day 1 over already. That went by really quickly. I should go meet up with everyone. Once a day drew, they go in the auditorium. If they are satisfied, they return to the dormitory.
This is me. Hold on.
Ah, that was so much fun! I wish we could have a festival every week.
That might make things a bit too lively around here, but it'd be better than classes and homework.
Personally, I was surprised by the variety of different attractions. There was so much to take in.
Yeah, the other classes have really put together some impressive events. We're going to have to make extra sure that we measure up with our concert.
Indeed. Nothing less than our best will cut it tomorrow.
Time
Uh-oh.
has come. Huh?
Well, that's not ominous.
What's wrong, Green? He looks startled.
He is startled.
Nothing, I think. I could swear I heard someone calling me just now. Must have been my imagination.
Hmm.
Man, it didn't happen.
Oh? Did you blow all those free tickets cuddling up with cuties in the Stella Garden? Maybe one of them's all smitten chasing after you like, Reen, baby, here's my number. Call me anytime, day or night.
That is absolutely the voice the crow would use.
100%.
And that's absolutely the response. Yeah, I don't think it was that. Anyway, what do you think about one last meeting after dinner tonight? I'd like to discuss the details of our third song a little more. Sounds sensible to me.
Wrong person. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The way Fee's head was placed,
You're right.
it kind
I
of
thought it
looked
was
like it
also
was
Milliam.
Milliam for a second. And then I glanced over at the name and I'm like, Halt!
She blends into Milliam's hair.
She really does. Okay, let's roll. Hmm.
It's a little birdie.
Definitely not a
Wow.
magic bird.
I was like, Articuno's back. Wow.
Yeah.
Same day, 7 o'clock. Or 1900 hours if you want to do it military. Hey, cat. Perfect. His voice went way too high pitched there. My voice cracked.
Yeah, the final song fits in perfectly.
I'll bet it'll be quite the surprise for our audience, too. See? What did I tell you?
Well, one doesn't typically attend concerts expecting a deception.
They'll never see it coming.
I see no harm in a little unpredictability. Wow, that's a hard word to say. I tried my best, guys.
Yeah?
After all the festival planning, I think people will appreciate something that wasn't part of the program.
Now that we've got that settled, it all comes down to how much we can pump up the crowd.
Well, we've done just about everything we can do. We'll just have to play our hearts out and let fate decide the rest.
This is gonna be so much fun! Huh? Is something wrong, Emma? You don't look so hot.
You're not starting to feel sick, are you?
No, I'm feeling fine. I was just thinking about the latest news I heard about Crossbell.
Oh yeah, there's that rumor going around.
You're talking about the one involving the International Bank of Crossbell, right? Apparently, they've frozen access to all their foreign accounts. On top of that, you've got the bank CEO, Dieter Croy, serving as one of Crossbell's 2 heads of state. He won the mayoral election a few months ago, but even in political office, he stayed on as head of the IBC. We are refreshing everyone on the past with
Well, yeah,
these
because
statements.
Cold Steel was designed to be an entry point for people to the series if they wanted to. So it was to give you the lore of the other games without having you to play the other games if you didn't.
I actually met him in person once.
Wow, really?
Yeah, not on my own though. I was with my mother. The IBC is a long-standing business partner of the Rhineford Company. They acted as an intermediary for the Orbital Network. And Arcus projects, actually. But he never seemed like the kind of person who'd do anything this extreme.
If the IBC really has frozen the bank's international assets, it's going to cause chaos across the entire continent, not just in Erebonia.
Could lead to a depression. A pretty big one, too.
Some of my family's assets have been hit by the IBC's freeze as well.
I just don't get it. If they push their luck too hard with the Empire or the Republic, there won't be a Crossbell state for much longer.
So either they're doing all this accepting that could happen, or they've got something else in mind. With all this going on, are your families really gonna be able to make it tomorrow? Got a lot of VIP parents in this class who are supposed to show up, right? That's true. It might be rather difficult for them to make it. Given he's on the board of directors, I was expecting my dad to at least make an appearance, even if he couldn't stay.
Yeah, I don't think my sister will have any trouble making it, but I'm not so sure about my dad now.
Same situation here. My grandfather should be able to make it no problem, but my mother?
My only family member who will be visiting is my younger brother.
Yeah, only my sister will be coming, so nothing to worry about there. Mrs. and Laura, you've all got family coming too, right?
Right. But considering my father's current position, whether he makes it or not depends more or less on chance and circumstance.
I can't really hazard a guess as to whether my brother will be able to make it. Ordinarily, he has a reasonable degree of freedom, but with all that's going on, he's been quite a busy man.
You can save yourself some chronic hand-wringing. I have just been informed that all of them will be able to make it.
Instructor?
Is that true?
Sure is. They all called the Academy about it earlier today, in fact. The situation in Crossbell isn't so dire that it's going to have an immediate impact here in the Empire. So they decided that the best thing to do was just attend as planned to show everyone it's still business as usual.
Well, that's certainly something.
I'm actually a bit relieved to hear that. Anyway, never mind that. You've got your big day tomorrow, so I hope you're ready to tear up on stage. Class 1's got that operetta they're doing, right? I snuck a peek at the rehearsal earlier, and the amount of effort they're putting into the whole production is almost scary.
Wait. They're rehearsing today too?
It looks like they went straight to the principal to ask for permission, and he made a special exception for them. I figured they'd just coast on their family's pedigrees, but they're putting in their hearts and souls into this. Whatever you guys said, you must have really lit a fire under them. What should we do?
Maybe we should have one more rehearsal just in case? Nah, we got plenty of time. We put in plenty of time. We're as good as we're gonna be for this performance. Any more rehearsing would just be redundant.
I suppose you're right. If we move ourselves out into a panic and just rehearse until we drop, we might actually be more likely to screw up.
You make a good point. In lacrosse, getting good rest before a big match makes a huge difference.
I guess it may be best to simply rest for tonight then. We'll need every bit of our strength tomorrow.
Yeah, we've done all the work we can. I'm sure a good wind will blow upon us.
I'm impressed. You guys are a lot calmer than I thought you'd be. And here I was all ready to lecture you if you seriously suggested rehearsing at this time of night.
Instructor?
We wouldn't have even thought to do it if you hadn't come barging in here trying to scare us by telling us about Class 1. She's just sulking because she feels left out.
That's a dirty lie and you know it.
No, it's not.
Hey, what's that sound?
Why are they ringing the bell this late?
Hold up. It's not the school's bell. Can't remember ever hearing one like that around here before. Now that you mention it, it did sound different from the bell we normally hear.
Wait. No, it couldn't be.
Dawn of the final day?
This is like the bell we heard in Lohengrin Castle, isn't it?
It is the same sound, I'm sure of it.
That's impossible. And yet...
What? What's going on, you guys?
Lohengrin is that old castle in the Gram, isn't it? Yeah, the one you told us that ghost story about.
It seems like things just took a turn for the strange. And I have a feeling I know where this lonesome bell is tolling from. Come with me if you're curious.
Of course they are. You think Class 7 isn't?
Also, of course, Sharon and the cat are there. Of course they are.
But of course.
Yeah, I didn't figure it'd be the main building's bell.
Wait, that would mean...
Gee, I wonder if it's by the giant glowing light behind the building. I knew it!
Let's go take a closer look.
Zoom.
What's going on?
Oh shit. Let me pull my list up.
Ferris, I think, is Mira.
I thought so, but I'm checking. If I can find it, I'll let you know.
Please.
Ah! Higher and Britishy for Mira, yes.
Oh, okay. So Nash, but a little higher
But
pitched.
higher.
Got it.
A little bit.
Where are they off to at this hour? And where's that bell tolling coming from?
Great. Awesome. Thanks, game.
Well.
What is this?
Seems like there's some kind of force field. No idea what's powering it, though.
Oh my! There's something very strange about this. Very strange indeed.
Way to state the obvious.
I love Instructor Thomas.
This academy may have been
strange
founded by
indeed.
Emperor Dreikels, but
Sorry.
this particular building dates back long before even his time, I believe.
Ah,
Principal Van Dyke, what are you all doing here?
staring at the force field.
Reen?
Ah, and Sarah's with you too!
So, you've come.
He's thrilled.
What's going on here?
Of course he is. This man is a weirdo geek. Of course he's like, ooh, people have come to investigate.
He's got a thing for Sarah. He 100% does.
He
I'm
does.
sure you heard the tolling of the bell earlier. Apparently, as soon as that started, this barrier appeared. We've had several students testify that was the case, at any rate.
Looks like it's covering the entire building.
I tried the direct approach and hit it with a hammer, but it just absorbed the impact.
It's fair.
Wow.
So it's some sort of field that negates any physical force applied to it?
We've known from the beginning that this building was one big mystery, but it seems we didn't realize just how big.
Want me to call out Lammy and have him smash through?
Don't bother. It'd just be a repeat of what happened in Lohengrin Castle.
Yeah, nothing we tried could even scratch
Every
that barrier.
barbarian ever.
And this one seems a
I'm
lot like it.
sorry.
She's basically a tiny barbarian. She's not the brightest, but man, will she punch her way through any obstacle you put in front of her.
Or rather, Lammy will.
Well, Lammy, by extension, is her. She's a barbarian artificer. There
I was
you
gonna
go.
say, she pilots a barbarian.
That sounds awesome.
Gather the staff for an emergency meeting. I'm
Gather
afraid
the
we'll
staff.
have to prepare for the worst.
Yes, sir.
I suppose we have no other recourse at this point.
Toa, going forward, let's assume that the second day of the festival and all related events will need to be cancelled. George, I'd like you to
Aw.
gather your equipment and keep a close watch on this area.
She looks so sad.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Hey, wait a
Wait,
second. That's
Are
not
you really
fair.
going to cancel the festival?
Under these circumstances, there's not much else we can do. If the building is still like this tomorrow morning, there's no way we can let visitors onto the campus.
We have no idea what's happening in there either. The risk of danger is too great. It's possible we might need to evacuate the academy. Or even all of Trista.
No way. Damn it. Is that our only option?
I guess from a risk management point of view, that's the only sensible course of action, but...
Don't breathe so much into my ear. My God, my dude.
He breathes so loud.
Yes, Jesus.
Over the past month, we've poured everything we have into getting ready for this festival. Maybe we wanted to prove we could put on just as good a show as the other classes. Maybe we wanted to impress our families. Maybe it's just that being with friends and working to make something great is its own reward.
Reen, yeah.
That's all just secondary right now. What's really important is our chance to leave a legacy here. To do something new classes might look at and aspire to. Winning or losing, that doesn't really matter in the end. And it doesn't ultimately matter whether our show is a smash hit or totally tanks. Because what we worked for isn't fame or bragging rights. We worked to put on the best damn festival we could. So all I'm asking for is a chance to see that through. That's not too much to ask, is it?
Oh.
He's right, you know.
I'm with Reen on this too.
He's right.
Perhaps the best we can put forth will amount to nothing in the end.
See, they're giving the help action.
But even if it does, as long as we have a chance to do something about it, we won't just take this lying down.
Yeah, we spent way too long practicing to just throw it all away.
Besides, it'd be super lame if we missed a chance to strut our stuff.
Since the beginning of the year, it's been our class's responsibility to investigate the old schoolhouse.
That's right. And it just so happens that we haven't made our monthly visit yet.
You guys are actually serious.
Sure looks that way.
Man, hearing you guys so fired up brings a little tear to my eye.
Of course, Crow.
See, I'm so proud.
Well, I certainly admire your spirit, but spirit alone won't be enough to get you past this barrier.
Well.
Oh, Reen, what's that light?
Huh?
Huh?
What is this?
It's coming from your Arcus pouch.
Yeah, but why?
You should investigate it, Reen.
It looks like the quartz is shining.
Oh.
What?
What's happening?
No one knows.
Now all of our Arcus units are glowing. What's going on?
I doubt it's mere coincidence that this light is the same hue as the barrier.
Is it?
It's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
You know, this actually reminds me of our very first day in the old schoolhouse.
Indeed. We were all connected together through our Arcus combat links.
It does seem similar.
Mine's doing it too.
Ooh, this is so neato.
The time has come.
Oh.
Now reveal.
That's a voice.
Now do you see why I tried to do the robot
Really?
voice every time?
Reen.
And it didn't work? Because that's the kind of effect that they decided to put on that voice.
Huh.
Are you okay?
It almost
he's
looks
okay.
like he's causing a sympathetic resonance with the field.
Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. It's an invitation. Like I and the rest of Class 7 are being called in.
Okay.
Well, now they all have to see.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, sir. I guess they ended up taking after their teacher a little too much.
Then you've been a fine instructor. I stand impressed with your students. Besides, making the choices that define you is part of growing up.
Yeah, stick it to the man, you kids, you crazy kids.
It's currently 1940 hours. I'll permit you until 00 hours to conduct your investigation. Any later, and you won't get enough sleep to put on a rousing concert after all.
Sir.
Then we can...
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after. Go on. I'm not going to chide you for being rash. Not this time, anyway.
And may the goddess guide your steps. Don't forget, too, that discretion is the better part of valor. Retreating isn't always a cowardly option.
Instructor Sarah. Instructor Thomas.
He's not wrong.
Right.
Understood.
Be careful in there, everyone. We'll do whatever we can out here to back you up.
I'll leave the engineering building open for the night, so come on over if you need to use the facilities there. I'll go ask the shops in the cafeteria to keep the lights on for you, too.
Thank you. All of you.
We're counting on you.
All right, let's go.
Why does the cat get to go with?
Because the cat's not a human.
Because the cat's magical.
The cat does not have an Arcus that's glowing blue.
Yeah, but the cat's just
The
a
cat's
cat.
still magical. No, the cat's magical.
Still just a
Okay, yeah,
cat.
the cat is magically right.
No, it's not.
Silly me.
Yo, schoolhouse was completely normal yesterday. What happened?
The currents of wind here feel strange somehow. A lot of like they did in Lohengrin Castle, actually.
Indeed. I can sense a welling of spiritual energy too.
We've gone over this.
Twice.
The amount of times things like this get repeated drives me bonkers in this series.
Lohengrin was that castle you guys got trapped in when you visited Legram, right? It's not as if we said this already.
5 minutes ago, no. It was, though this doesn't seem quite the same as the phenomenon we encountered there.
Sorry, hold on.
I'm scared. There aren't gonna be any ghosts jumping out at us, are there?
You the ghosts? Okay.
Something's different in here too.
In the elevator hall? Might as well go take a look.
Look, the elevator's glowing with that same light.
Almost like it's trying to guide us.
There's something different about the console, too.
So there is a 7th floor.
I knew that 6th floor couldn't possibly be the last. My guess is that the 7th floor holds the key to answering all the questions we have about this place. Well, shall we see what lies beyond? Right.
Time to find out what dark terrors await us down here.
Again, stop breathing in my ear.
What is this?
Glowing cogs?
Sheesh.
We've seen some strange stuff in this schoolhouse since we started coming here, but I think this takes the cake.
I'm just gonna do that randomly just to catch Mira off guard.
And that's how you get me to
lock.
mute you.
Potential awakener detected. The time has come.
Oh, this is intense.
Commencing the second trial.
This looks the same as the red door we found on the 4th floor, but...
It seems like there's an even bigger surprise behind this one.
I'm very curious about this 6th lock and second trial business. Do you think the locks refer to each of the floors we've cleared so far?
What's a potential awakener? Is it talking about one of us?
I can scarcely venture a guess. But what seems certain is that we're here tonight because we were meant to be here.
Yeah.
Rain?
Huh? Are you okay? It's the mark on your chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But how do you...
Call it intuition.
She still hasn't said what she is or anything about her backstory.
Mm-hmm. It's like, we're going in, guys. Let's go.
I think it should already be quite apparent, but we're headed somewhere no living eyes have seen. Are you sure you're all prepared? Emma?
Well, well. You certainly seem to be in the know about all of this.
There we go, finally.
And how long has Celine been here?
She's been here the whole time.
Meow.
Don't meow innocently.
Back at the start of the year, I know we all had our doubts. But we've made it this far because we've accepted each other for who we are. And I think being part of Class 7 is a big part of that. Even if the world were to stand against us, we'd have each other. The challenges we face together.
Rain. Couldn't have said it better myself.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
That's Laura, cutting right to the heart of it.
Yeah, I don't ever recall accepting him.
I could say the same about you.
Well, shut
Some
up. You're
things never change, do
besties
they?
now.
Honestly, if they ever stop bickering, I'd probably miss it. It's just one of those things that makes us what we are.
Aw, you guys have a good thing going. Wish I was a part of it.
Aw.
You said it, Short Stack. Don't know that there's much of a place for a slackadaisical second year either.
So lackadaisical.
What kind of talk is that? You two belong here just as much as the rest of us. And I think you'll have to agree, Emma. Class 7 is the best there is.
Well said. I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
Then what are we waiting for? No one might ever know what we do here tonight. We're not doing this to prove to others how great we are. We're doing it to prove it to ourselves. To face down our fear, conquer it, and earn the answers we deserve.
Reen. All right. I won't try to dissuade you. Let's go earn our chance to leave our mark on this academy.
Yeah!
That's different.
Realm of the Great Shadow.
Whoa.
Bless.
Bless you.
I'd expected to see something that defied explanation. But this is beyond imagination.
Still, this trial is ours to overcome. And overcome it we shall.
Yeah, you're right. So, how about it, Reen? Any words of wisdom from our fearless leader?
Huh?
He already
What do you
used
want me
all
to
those
say?
up before we went into portal.
Whatever you want, I guess.
Gotta have a little pep talk before we begin the mission.
We just had this!
You
Yep,
just gave
just
a pep
think of
talk.
it as another of our old schoolhouse adventures.
Let's do this, boss man.
Just don't say anything you might regret later.
You guys aren't making this any easier. All right, Class 7. Our mission is to explore the 7th floor of the old schoolhouse and find a way to return the building to normal. Are you ready to give this everything you've got?
It's punishment time.
Thank you. I was gonna say that. It's punishment time. Oh man.
I said it before you.
Oh man, I miss it. Okay, and then we bring in Elisa and Gaius, and then here we'll bring in Millium and Crow and B. Yeah, I think that works. Alright. I'll get started on some of this and then we'll...
Reen!
Hold on to that thought for now. Let's just keep moving.
Right!
Meow.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
It's a mimic.
No, the red and black ones are the mimics.
Mm.
I don't feel like fighting you. I should actually make sure that everybody... Nope. This is why I checked. I was like, I feel like...
Would be a problem if you were not equipped properly, yes.
Yeah,
If it's a fight,
unfortunately, I'm
It's my
strong
turn.
enough now that, or these monsters are strong enough now, that I can't just simply walk by them anymore.
Azure.
Oh no, you have to play the video game.
It's my turn.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, they're still not difficult, but yep, there's the other.
Nah, get it together.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get it together.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
Oh,
to rebuild our
okay.
form-
That's not
Oh,
fair.
please.
Go. My turn.
It's my turn. That's
You killed Emma. No.
That's okay. I've got things to cure. There we go. Back to full. Fortunately, I lose her ultimate. That was
It looks like a tough.
This one looks dangerous. Be
My
careful.
turn.
ready to go, but that's okay.
Have you tried not letting her die?
Together.
Yeah, that's easier said than
Tends to
done
be
against those monsters. They
Here they come. Be careful, everyone.
oh my gosh. Just let me through.
That's it.
I miss when all you would just run away from me.
Enemy sighted. Go. Azure. Okay.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
There's two of them.
Here they come. Be careful.
All right.
I spy treasure.
Okay.
Come on then.
It's my turn.
Right. Arcus activate.
All right. Huh. Leave it to me.
I spy treasure.
No, I don't want it. I don't need to do that one.
Here they come. Be careful,
My
everyone.
turn. Azure.
It's my turn.
This is bad.
My turn.
All right. Together.
Okay. Now we save. Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for being here. We will be back on Wednesday with more. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.